Hello, what a blessed day to come to you with another transformational, inspirational message. It's always a privilege to be able to come to you and share matters and words and messages that I believe will pick you up wherever you are. And if you're on top, you go higher. And if you are down, put you up and cause you to live victoriously. I thank God for this day. Today's topic is quite interesting and also inspiring. I hope today's message will change you. I hope today's message will transform you. And I hope today's message will put an oomph in your life so that you'll be able to see your way through. I'm going to talk about dreams, and I'll mention visions. And I'll say to you, if you have a dream, protect it. If you have a vision, protect it. So, in short, protecting your dream. You know, God still speaks today. He has not changed. And God communicates with people through visions and dreams. When you read the Bible, you will discover that in the Old Testament, God appeared in various times to individuals who walked and talked with him. And through vision and dreams, he made his plans known to them. Also, he gave them instructions that benefited not only the people who had the visions and the dreams, but his people at large. When we talk about visions and dreams, remember we're talking about your mission and assignment. So if God gives you a vision or gives you a dream, it's because he has a mission and assignment for you. And if you have a vision and dream, it means that you have a mission and also an assignment. Vision and dream is not to be had only when you're sleeping or when you have an idea. When God gives you a vision or dream, or you have a vision or dream, it means you have a mission or an assignment to fulfill in life. I'll give you the description or some meaning that relates to dream. What is a dream? Because the goal is to help you to protect your dream. What is a dream? Dream is a reoccurrence of images, ideas, emotions, and sensations that usually occurs involuntarily in the mind during certain stages, whilst one is asleep or awake. Another description for a dream is a desired aspiration or ambition or hope. A desired aspiration, ambition, or hope. When you find a person with ambition, or a person with aspiration, or a person with hope, or hoping for something or to do something, it means that person has got a dream. Usually, the full content and reason of dreams may not be understood by the person who has it or by people around such person. But remember that every ambition, every aspiration, and every hope has a meaning. Dreams have meanings. Dreams have reasons. They just don't pop up out of nowhere. It can come through desire. It can come through observation. It can come through experience. When people go through certain things in life, they come through at times with a crystallized idea or aspiration or ambition or hope to do something. So when we talk about dreams, it's not only when you sleep. You can have a dream whilst you are awake. It's the same with vision. People have vision whether they are asleep or whilst they're awake. And each one of us supposed to protect our visions or our dreams. If you have ambition, if you have aspiration, or if you have a hope. There's a story about 4 Hebrew boys, which is quite interesting. If you read Daniel chapter 1, verse 6 and 7, the story about these 4 Hebrew boys, it reads, "Now from among those of the sons of Judah were Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah." Verse 7, "To them the chief of the eunuchs gave names. He gave Daniel the name of Belshazzar, to Hananiah, Shadrach, to Mishael, Meshach, and to Azariah, Abednego." These names that were given to this young man was quite significant because this young man had dreams that they lived out. If you read verse 17, it says, "As for these 4 young men, God gave them knowledge and skill in all literature and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams." That's very significant. These young guys had something unique. God gave them knowledge and skills in all literature. That means they understood things by literature. And they had wisdom. And that's amazing. And with Daniel, he had understanding in all visions and also in dreams. It's amazing when a person have understanding in all visions and dreams, that makes the person very unique and special. That's a tremendous gift. So the question I want to ask you today is, do you have a dream? Do you have a dream? And if you do, is this dream so important for you or important to you that you are even willing to die for it? Is this dream so critical, so important that you are willing to die for it? And if you read Bible, there's so many young people or many people who had dreams. Amazingly. Not only Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but also we know the story of a young man called Joseph. Joseph was a dreamer. He had a dream. And in short, he had a dream that he was willing to suffer for. If you have a dream that you are not willing to suffer for, it's not genuine. If you have a vision that you're not willing to die for, it's not a genuine one. Every dream and every vision that you have, if you believe in it, dying for it will not be a challenge. Joseph shared his dream with his father, mother, and brothers. And you know the trouble his dream brought him. Because to be a dreamer, there are some things that you should be ready for. You just cannot be a dreamer. If you are going to be a dreamer, you have to understand that your dreams will attract few things. Your dream will attract ridicule. People will ridicule you, especially if it doesn't make sense to them. They will laugh at you. They will think you're crazy. You've lost your mind. Any person whose dream is not laughable to those who don't understand is not having a true dream. A dreamer always says things, sees things, understands things, believes things. That is laughable. Another aspect of a dreamer, and these are dangers of dreamers, your dream would always face opposition. Every genuine dream will face opposition. It's not easily accepted. It will be ridiculed. It will experience opposition. And also, it will attract resistance. There are certain times people will resist your dream no matter what. They'll resist you. Dreamers, prepare yourselves. If you're a dreamer, know that your dream will be ridiculed. Your dream will go through oppositions. Your dream will be resisted. And also your dream will be rejected. People will reject your dream, not because they don't like you. It's because they don't believe in your dream. People will resist your dream, not because they don't like you, because they just don't think it's something that ought to be. People would oppose your dream, not because they don't like you, because your dream is not such that needs their support. People will ridicule your dream, not because they don't like you, but because your dream is laughable. And the last important point I want to make is your dream at times can cause you and lead you to death. People can kill you for your dream. We know the story of great men and women who have died because of their dream. Martin Luther King made it very clear that I have a dream. And what happened? He died for the dream. If you have a genuine dream, you will pay the price for the dream. You know what happened to Joseph? He went through so much. So not just because of opposition, not just because of ridicule, resistance, or rejection, but the dream, if it's vital and important, it can also cause or bring about death. Let me say this, young and old can still dream. Even though the Bible says young men shall see visions and old men shall dream. But if you're a young man, you have to start dreaming too. Because dreaming, as I've said earlier, is not only when you are old. You can dream. You can have dreams. That's why Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they had all these gifts. Wisdom in all literature. Wisdom for life. Understanding of dreams. All dreams and all vision. I mean, what happened to Joseph? He had a dream. So when the Bible says, all men shall dream dreams, it doesn't mean young men don't have dreams. If you're a young man or young woman and you do not have a dream, then your life will be dictated by everyone's opinion. But if you have a dream and you have a vision, you are able to live life to the fullest. So, young man, you can dream. Do you have aspiration? Are you ambitious? Are you hoping for something? That means it's a dream. Are you having reoccurrence of emotions? Seeing images? Do you have some thoughts? Something that inspires you? A sensation that says that, listen, this is what I believe I can achieve, or this is what I want to achieve. We all know people with great dreams. But let me also remind you that because of human failures and disappointments, and often lack of resources, there are people with great visions or people with great dreams who opt to abandon them. They abandon them to unfulfilled lives because of lack of resource. So many of us expect others to rally around our dream and champion the dream without taking into consideration that dreams can be ridiculed, dreams can be opposed, dreams can be resisted, and dreams can be rejected. When you don't have resource, it doesn't mean the dream that you have is not a true dream. Any dream that God gives you, it's not going to be cheap. Anything that is cheap, don't buy it. Anything of value, cost. And if your vision has value, if your vision has value, It's going to cost you something. Don't opt out and live unfulfilled lives because of lack of resource for your vision, or because of disappointments, or because of human failures, or because people refuse to acknowledge your dream. The fact that people don't acknowledge your dream does not mean your dream is not real. If you have a true dream, all you need is one or two persons. If God backs the dream and you have someone who agrees with you, at least, or speak to you, even though they may not necessarily buy into the dream, it means you are a winner. If two shall agree as touching anything, it shall be done. And if you don't have two to agree with you, or one to agree with you, and God backs you up, your dream will become a reality. Don't make this mistake, though, by dwelling on past failures. And don't use your past failures to disqualify your dream. Use your past failures as a platform to spring forth. If you have a dream, maintain it, keep it, nurture it, be excited about it. Don't let the dream die. If you want your dream to come alive, you should first believe it. Believe the dream. Accept the reality of the dream, even though people don't see that. First, believe it. The second thing you do for a dream is you follow it. Track your dream. You have to do it. And third, pursue the dream. Put in effort. If you can do these three things, your dream will come alive. First, believe the dream. Second, follow the dream. And third, pursue the dream. There are so many people who have great ideas. And the ideas they have actually are dreams. But they don't know how to translate the dream to reality. They speak up and share the dream with others. And others are people who borrow dreams. There are people who take others' dreams. There are people who translate others' vision as their own. And remember, that is what investors do. Investors, they invest in your dream so that they will benefit from your dream. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have a dream and you don't have a resource, and somebody have a resource and they want to invest in your dream, it means they become beneficiary of your dream. So without your dream, their resource will not multiply. And without their resource, your dream will not go forth. But what you have to do as a dreamer is first and importantly, believe in the dream yourself. Every dream has a reality. Follow the dream yourself. That means you track the dream. Pursue the dream. Because dream is supposed to be believed by the dreamer. Dream is supposed to be followed by the dreamer. And dream is supposed to be pursued by the dreamer. So any person, irrespective of who they are, if they stand on their dreams or stand with their dream by believing in it, following it, and pursuing it, I can assure you they will not go wrong. If you are a dreamer, don't let your dream die. If you're a dreamer, don't let your dream be wasted. If you're a dreamer, select relationship very carefully. There are many dreamers who just give up their dream because of the kind of association or relationships they find themselves in. You've got to know there are people who will come into your life and they may fulfill certain portions of your life, but not necessarily your dreams or your vision. And you have to know it from the get-go so that you don't get confused In the middle of your relationship, you say, well, I thought you understood my vision when we got together. I thought you understood the vision when you joined the company. I thought you understood the vision when you said, I'll stand with you. You've got to get some clarity if you have a vision or you have a dream, so that your dream doesn't get wasted or your dream doesn't get turned down. You have to avoid certain people. If you're going to maintain a dream, you have to avoid certain people. And if you have to protect your dream, especially, you have to avoid certain people. These are 7 types of people I want you to avoid if you have a dream. If you want to protect this dream, avoid these people at all times. There are people who I call dream blockers. Avoid people who will block your dream. There are many dream blockers. Avoid dream blockers. If you don't avoid dream blockers, your dream will be stale. It will not have wings to fly or legs to walk on. Avoid dream blockers. There are some people that I personally like from a distance, love from a distance, but never allow them close to anything that is important to me as it relates to my dreams or vision. I've heard the way they speak. I've heard the way they criticize things. I've heard the way they make statements, and I avoid discussing my dreams and visions with them. Have you noticed that there are some people, when you get in conversations with them, anything positive you say, they will always use but and something negative to underwrite that. Avoid dream blockers. Number 2, avoid dream distractors. There are some people who come into your life to actually walk with you in certain areas of your life, but not in the areas of your dream. And if you know how to manage people and manage relationship, making sure that whatever assignment they have in your life or you have in their life, keep them within that assignment. But don't expose them to your vision or dream. If you expose them to your vision or dream, because they have the distracting spirit, they will distract your dream. They are what I call dream distractors. They will introduce you to other things which is totally off course, which has nothing to improve your dream, nothing to affirm your dream, nothing to be consistent with your dream, nothing to develop the dream, but everything to make you abandon the dream. They are not only dream blockers, but they are dream distractors. We have them all around us. The third kind of people you should always avoid are dream haters. This is Joseph's experience. When he shared his dream with his brothers, they hated him the more. Avoid dream haters. Some people will not hate you until you start making reference or start talking about your dream or start explaining your dream. The thought is, who dare you or who do you think you are? We have been here longer. We are more experienced. We are much older. We are much smarter. We have much resource. We have much. All you are dealing with is dream haters. Avoid dream haters at all costs. Because if you allow dream haters in your quarters, they will make sure that your quarters become a shamble. Avoid dream haters. The fourth group of people, type of people you have to avoid is dream stoppers. They will stop you. You remember when Nehemiah decided to rebuild the wasted walls? There were the Sanballats and the Tobias who said, who do you think you are, you feeble people? You try to go against the order of the king? You are coming to rebuild the wasted wall? Who dare you? It's never been done before. And who makes you, or who called you here, and who told you that you can do this? They are dream stoppers. Avoid dream stoppers at all cost. There are some people who come into your life and they'll literally destroy your dream. Let me tell you one of the amazing things about business. You know, if you are in business, the goal is you want to advance, or you want to grow your business, and that's what every business person does. The goal of creating a business is not to create a business and say, look at what I've created. The goal of creating a business is to make this business successful. And if you have a business that is successful, you have to make sure that you are one step ahead of the game, making sure that day in and day out, you are planning ahead. You are not trying to play catch up, but you are planning ahead, making sure that your business can survive the toughest of times and that you have extra resources or cushion should there be a rainy day. And you also want to make sure that your products are expanded. Your business is expanded, because anything that doesn't grow is abnormal. Anything that's supposed to grow, if it doesn't grow, is abnormal. So you want things to grow organically and also strategically. So if you have a business and you realize that your business is taking off and you have built some capital and there's another business that seems to come around to literally what? Compete with your business. There are many times this is what business do. If you realize that this company that is coming will eventually give you the run for your money or take you out of business, usually what do? They buy the competing company and they shove it. That's what most companies do. There are so many private equity firms that will buy a company that has potential, but the company is weak. They will develop the company, build a company, build a profit in the company, and either sell it or keep it. That's what business do. So what they do is not only protecting their businesses, but they kill any business that will try to rise against their business. When it comes to dream, there are people who dream big. So when they see that your dream has potential of overshadowing them, they have ways of what? Killing your dream. So be careful of dream killers. There are so many people who will say to you, hey, avoid where you are, because they know the treasures out there. You don't have to, no, if I were you, I'll leave this place. And let's be honest, this is what gentrification is all about. Today, the very ghettos are being bought by powerful people, and they turn it around and raises the price so no poor person can come to that place. That's what gentrification is all about. They move you out of where you are and direct you into the suburbs. You go to the suburbs because now you've got all the amenities, and they turn around and come back to the very place where you left, and they really change everything, tear everything down, because it is not the buildings that they were looking at, but they were judging you by the building. What are they after? The land. When you have a vision, or you have a dream, no, let me put it this way. When you have a dream, just as you have a vision, always remember there are people who are vision or dream killers. So be careful allowing dream killers to kill your vision or dream. At times, you have to pretend that you don't know or have what you have, because if they find out or they trace your strength, they will kill you. That is what Delilah did to Samson. Show me your strength. This is what is done to places. This was done to Africa. The dream of Africa was given to her by God. They came and said, no. You guys are this. You guys are this. What were they after? Our resource, our minerals. They kill our potential. This is what happens in countries where they even have oil. They come in, the big companies come in, they set up the oil industries there, they pollute the waters, they pollute the area, they don't take care of the people. They are what? Dream killers. Dream stoppers. Distractors. Blockers. Make sure that you don't allow these groups that I mentioned to affect you. The fifth one is dream stealers. Be careful of dream stealers. Those who steal your dream. Those who will steal your dream. There are many people who will steal your dream. Be careful of dream stealers. The sixth people I want you to be careful of, dream killers. They'll kill your dream. People who just look for things to kill. Be careful of dream killers. And the seventh one is be careful of dream destroyers. Dream destroyers. There are those who destroy dreams. Be careful of them. And as a dreamer, avoid these types of people at all times. Let me clarify again one more time. First, avoid dream blockers. Number two, avoid dream distractors. Number three, avoid dream haters. Number four, avoid dream stoppers. Number five, avoid dream stealers. Number six, avoid dream killers. And the last point is avoid dream destroyers. Now that you have learned, or now that you've known the 7 types of people you should avoid, I'm also going to encourage you and inspire you. Do your very best not to be a destroyer of other people's dream yourself. Before you think of destroying somebody's dream, consider those who depend on that dream or who would in the future depend on that dream. When you kill someone's dream and you kill their vision, it is not just them that suffer, but those innocent ones who depend on that dream to grow their own dream. So make sure that you yourself don't kill, destroy, stop other people's dream. Another advice is please don't hurt anyone's vision. No matter how small the vision looks. It is not the size of the vision that matters, but it's the spirit that undergird the vision that matters. Since you now know what to avoid, again, make sure that you are not a dream killer yourself. Don't kill people's dreams. Don't ridicule people's dreams. Don't consider their dream ludicrous. It may be for you, but please don't go too far to mess it up. You can protect your dream. It is time for you to protect your dream. Again, do you have reoccurrence of images, ideas, emotions, or sensations that usually occurs involuntarily? You don't make it happen, but it happens. This image you can't get out of your mind. You've had this dream reoccurrence more than once. It has been confirmed or repeated by others, strangers, unknown to you. Whether you sleep, are awake, or whenever you feel like things are off balance, you go through experiences that wakes you up. You say, I've heard this before. I've seen this before. I feel this before. If you've been having such occurrence or experiences, I'm saying to you, This is a dream. Hold on to it. Do you have any aspiration in spite of your age, in spite of your past failures, in spite of your difficulties? Do you have any ambition? I don't mean wrong ambition, but ambition which is bigger than you. Not ambition that is based on greed. Do you have hope? Or you sense that this is something I hope to achieve one day, irrespective of how your life has been? If this is something that is reoccurring, if it is something that is happening in the inside of you, remember, it may not make sense to you at times or sense to people around you, but has a meaning. Every dream and every vision has a meaning, and it is supposed to take place. It's supposed to manifest. So again, do you have a dream? And is that important to you? And is it a dream that you can hold on to irrespective of the challenge, irrespective of the ridicule, irrespective of the opposition, irrespective of the resistance, irrespective of the rejection you go through, and irrespective of death, should it be, because of this vision and this dream? This is where people who have dreams that is meaningful or visions that are meaningful, they fear no death. Because for the vision or the cause, they live. At times, you can develop your own vision when you partner with people with bigger visions. At times, they can inspire you to dream or inspire you to have a vision of your own. But when you become a vision killer, you yourself, you don't have a vision. You yourself, you are not having any special dream. You are just going through the motion, and somebody with a vision or dream brings you in. Don't let jealousy or envy take over your life, to which you find ways and means to pull them down, or ways and means to mess them up. If you do that, you are a vision distractor, or vision killer, or vision destroyer, or vision stealer. Make sure that you protect your vision just as much as you protect others' vision. Because the vision may not be as important to you, but so important to other people. That is why we have to take our visions and dreams seriously and protect your dream. If it's a dream from God, it will come to pass. If it doesn't come to pass in your lifetime, your children or your loved ones will take it as inheritance, and they will preserve your name, and your blessing shall not go unnoticed. Protect the dream. In case you had a dream, and the dream has been affected, today I'm praying for restoration for that dream, that God will revive that dream. If you believe that the days of your dreams are over because of so much disappointment, I hope you'll give yourself the opportunity to dream again. Others may call it fantasy world, but you need those fantasies to keep smiling. It is better to fantasize and be excited than have no fantasy and live in misery. Protect the dream and keep the dream alive. If you will give me the opportunity, most of the teachings you'll be hearing will prepare you to excel, succeed, and achieve. You'll be able to live a full Christian life, a full life, the abundant life, without losing anything, but living fulfilled and being a blessing to the world. I pray that the dream that is about to be lost will be recaptured, that you will live fulfilling your dream and your destiny. That's my prayer. That's my wish. And that is my ultimate desire, interest for you. Live the dream. God bless you. Now, if this message has been a blessing to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends who can benefit from this teaching, who can also avoid the types of people who would make their dream irrelevant. Share us. And keep listening to this message, at least during the week. And each time you listen to this message, you'll be inspired, motivated, and you get fresh revelation for living. God bless you. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. And on behalf of Life International, we wish you God's very best. It is our hope, our prayer, and desire to inspire you regularly and make sure that you succeed in every area of your life. We would like to give you an opportunity to contribute to Life International so that our broadcast can reach many more around the world. Continue watching, share us, and mention us to all of your friends. Thank you so much, and God bless you.